Jesse,
Hola.
we'll be discussing all of our predictions regarding that Nintendo Direct, games that are most likely to be shown off, as well as our hopes and predictions. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. But before we do that, one really quick thing, I am doing a $70 eShop gift card giveaway. Essentially, all you have to do is comment down below on this video and make sure you're subscribed. There's going to be a comment sheet in the description of this video to ensure legitimacy and to go over some additional rules. Thank you guys so much for the support on the recent videos, and I wish you guys the best of luck. So far, do you believe we're going to get a Direct in July?
Me personally, I do not think we will.
What? That's kind of crazy.
It's just we've been hearing this so much. We've heard it since the beginning of July, and there is still no announcement. And it's the last week of July. I'm losing hope, Brad.
Okay, honestly, that's a valid opinion because I'm gonna recap all of the leaks that we've had so far regarding this. And before I do that real quick, if you guys don't really know how we do these types of videos, on the screen right now, all it is going to be is the switch to Direct. So you could go ahead and alt-tab us, put us in another tab while you do something else, while you're working, while you're cleaning, because there isn't going to be anything relevant on the video. But to recap the leaks so far, as you said, this kind of started at the beginning of July from beat 'em ups. Yeah, honestly, a kind of crazy way to hear this information, where he said during his Nintendo podcast that we were going to get a Direct in July. And he also said a bunch of games that we'll get into. Some more believable than others. And that we're going to get it sometime in July. And personally, when I first heard this, I was like, it's beat 'em ups. And it's like his leaker said a bunch of games across different companies, which I just could not believe that someone would know all of that information.
Right. I feel the same way.
Yeah. It only kind of started becoming more and more believable the more and more leakers we got it. We had Nash Weedle say that we would get one, I guess, the week before the presents. That turned out to be false.
Yep.
And then he went ahead and explained after that it was because three of his five sources said that we'd be getting one that week, while his other two said that we'd be getting one at the end of the month. Nash Weedle has a lot of sources, has gotten a lot of things right, but I think he kind of jumps the gun on a little bit of things.
Right.
Other than this other leaker, we have Nate the Hate confirmed on his podcast about 2 weeks ago, I think, that we will be getting a Direct in July.
Yeah.
He explicitly stated it would come after the Donkey Kong Bonanza launch. He continues to reiterate the likelihood, without the exact timing. I believe 2 days ago, he still said that, to his knowledge, that we're getting a Direct. And then actually just yesterday, we got some confirmation from some actual video game company or video game publishers. VGC Video Game Chronicles reports that a Nintendo Direct is imminent alongside the rating of Metroid Prime Beyond. So I think that just happened, which also increases the likelihood.
Right.
The only problem is we haven't got
we
haven't got an announcement. We literally have 4 days left.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to previous Direct announcements, we've gotten them a day to 2 days before. But I made a video on this previously. When it comes to Pokemon Presents and Nintendo Directs coming out, they normally do them exactly a week apart. So that would mean the 29th.
Really?
Yeah. So that means we would have to get an announcement and basically on Monday. So a day from now.
Right.
Yeah. But we haven't heard any more information officially from Nintendo. So all of this is speculation. But I do think it'll be fun to get our predictions out there before a Direct gets announced, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I figured let's kind of just start with the stuff that we do know. That being the games that are coming out next month. So Kirby's Star-Crossed Worlds, or Kirby and the Forgotten Land Switch 2 Edition, and Star-Crossed Worlds. So that's a long title. And Drag X Drive. I think we're probably just going to get what? More details? More gameplay?
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, when it comes to Kirby and the Star-Crossed Worlds, I think we're just going to get like just a gameplay overview, and that's kind of it. Like, we already know how
like what they did
Kirby
with Donkey Kong, I feel.
Yeah, we already know how Kirby and the Forgotten Lands is. Don't really think we'd see more. Same thing with Drag X Drive. I think like that game, it's a $20 eShop game, so it's not really being hyped up by Nintendo.
I feel like they've already showed us everything too from previous announcements.
Oh, 100%. I think they're probably just going to reiterate the Global Jam. I don't know if you heard about that.
No, I haven't actually.
Yeah, so the Global Jam is basically like how Splatoon had like the global test fire.
Yeah.
They're testing out the servers and the peer-to-peer connections.
Really?
And it is free for like the day before launch.
Hey.
Yeah, this is definitely just a way to advertise the game and not a way to test the servers or anything, because it's a day before.
I'll be trying it out. I will not be paying for the game though.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be buying it just because I'm a Nintendo YouTuber. But you did mention Donkey Kong Bonanza. Do you think we're gonna get any sort of trailer saying like, "Oh, it's out, go play it"?
And maybe like a sort of like shadow drop trailer. They're gonna be like something brief and simple, like, "Oh, this game's out now. You can pick it up in the eShop," and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think so. So like, on the same note, how long do you think this direct is going to be? I'm just going to put it on record that you said the Pokemon Presents was going to be an hour long. But to be honest, I think via some other leakers that we've gotten that I didn't mention before, they said that this was going to be a chunky direct.
Well, if that's the case, I want an hour long.
I mean, I could see 40-minute direct, 40 to 45 minutes.
Yeah, being realistic, it'll probably be 40 minutes.
Yeah, I think 40 minutes makes the most sense, especially the amount of games we're going to be talking about. Plus, if they release more. But I guess another question I have is, do you think we're going to be getting a September direct?
I think it depends, honestly. Well, then again, I don't believe we'll be getting a direct this month. So if we get one in August, I don't think we'll get one in September. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my running theory is if we get one during, or sorry, we get one this month, we're going to get a September direct, but it's going to be Mario's 40th direct.
Yep.
Yeah, something like that. But it also could just be discussing what next year is as well.
It could be.
Because I think like legitimately all the games that we're talking about right now are kind of slated for this year.
Yeah, we don't know much about next year, actually.
Yeah, but they could also do a direct closer to the end of the year, which I don't think they've ever done. I think maybe they've
How much directs are usually in a year?
That's a good question. It like varies. Like one time we only had one direct in the year, and the other time we had like 4. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think on average it's like 2. But we've already kind of broken that with Switch 2, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Mario Kart World.
Oh yeah, but
yeah,
this year's just been stacked in general though.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess the next game that we could talk about is Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, because it recently got its age rating. That's being T for teen. Yeah, we're 100% going to see this here, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I know a lot of people were talking about it being delayed again. There's no way. I think people are crazy. Yeah, when it comes to Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, we're probably just gonna see more gameplay and then a release date. So this is where I ask you, when do you think this is gonna come out?
Maybe November, or even September actually.
So in my prediction list that hasn't gotten that isn't wrong yet. I've gotten everything perfect. To be fair, that's only 1 month. But I do think it's going to come out in September.
Oh, really?
But there's one game that puts a wrench into my plans.
Which is what?
Splatoon. But we'll talk about that in a second or in a little bit. But I'm like, if Splatoon doesn't come out this year, I think it's a September game.
Yeah, I don't think Splatoon will be coming out this year, so I can see Metroid being a September game.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, so I think we're both in agreement. We see gameplay trailer and September, or a release date, I should say.
Yeah, seeing it slated, or maybe even just a year or something.
I would be interested to see if it does come out in like November, October, because we don't really have any games slated for any of those months. The only game in October is Pokemon Legends EA.
Pokemon, yeah.
November, like early November, could be for the holiday season, because I think Legends EA is the holiday title. So
really?
we aren't going to get any more big games. Bro, have you not seen my video on it?
I don't believe it's the holiday title.
There's a Pokemon Legends EA bundle, and that.
Well, I mean, yeah,
that makes me think that it's the holiday title.
It's close to Black Friday and Christmas, so still like
October.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, literally October is the slot that you put holiday titles in. That or early November. Yeah, so it just makes the most sense. But yeah, so one thing that is, I guess, more of a prediction from both of our parts that hasn't really been announced, but kind of has been announced, is Mario Kart World DLC.
Yes,
I think we both think we're gonna get some, right?
I assume so. Hearing the leaks, especially with the release of Bananza, I could see a at least some King K. Rool being added. Cade Pauline and Diddy and Dixie Kong.
Bro didn't even say a spoiler warning. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'll put something beforehand. But yeah, I think you're right. If anyone doesn't know at the moment, there is some voice actors in Mario Kart World that we have no idea who they voiced.
Mm-hmm.
And then coincidentally, they also voiced King K and Void Kong in Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Mm-hmm.
So hypothetically, we could probably be seeing some DLC, which we've all been thinking, because Donkey Kong and Pauline only have like one costume.
I just don't like that. I don't know how it'll be for Mario Kart. I just feel like it's too soon for DLC, unless it's a free update. But still.
Well, I think it's okay. So I don't think it's gonna be a DLC. I think it's gonna be a free update.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hope that's what everyone is saying or talking about.
No, I think it's gonna be a wave sort of DLC thing.
My running theory is the $80 games is gonna have free updates.
Like Mario Kart and
like Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza 70, so it's not gonna get free updates. Yeah. So yeah. That's my running theory. I'm assuming like Animal Crossing and Splatoon are going to be $80 games.
Animal Crossing, I'm not too sure of. Splatoon, I can see
the like mainline Splatoon. When it comes to Splatoon Raiders, I'm pretty sure that's going to be $70.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think I'm in agreement. We're probably gonna get some sort of update to Mario Kart World. Here's a question: do you think they're gonna address the whole online situation?
I honestly don't know why people complain. I don't have a problem with it.
Bro, you're crazy.
But I think they will be adding a whole separate online game mode just for 3-lap tracks.
I think so too. I'm hoping the developers are actually listening, and if they're gonna update it with like Donkey Kong stuff, I would hope that they would also update 3-lap tracks, having there be a classic mode and then having there be an intermission mode.
Right.
Yeah, that's my hope.
I think we will see it. I don't think it's a hope. I think we will see it.
Yeah. A part of me feels like this direct has been pushed back quite a bit because of development for certain games. We do know like Metroid Prime 4 Beyond has gotten some rocky development, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And a part of me thinks that maybe they were kind of focusing on Mario Kart updates and they just needed a little bit more time before they can announce it. Maybe even shadow drop it.
We've only gotten one Mario Kart update, right?
No, we haven't gotten any. Like no like content update. We've gotten like we've gotten a
like
few. We've gotten like patches, yeah.
But nothing major.
I could totally see them shadow dropping Mario Kart World updates.
I could see that too, yeah.
Yeah, including maybe classic mode.
Yeah.
I'd be interested.
I hope
because like right now, the state of the servers are actually pretty bad, and they could definitely see it if that makes sense. Like they have to have data.
There's no way they're not seeing the feedback,
yeah,
and stuff like that. Yeah.
So that's my hope. But yeah, I think that's good. I think we're generally gonna see some sort of update. Do you think we'll see any update announced for Donkey Kong Bonanza?
I wish. I don't know what they could update though, like what they could do or anything like that. Unless like could add, as you said before, they could add like kind of what they did in Mario Odyssey, the balloon thing, like some sort of online feature.
Yeah, I think the issue with Donkey Kong as well and the Mario Kart World update is that are they just gonna say that King K. Rool is gonna be added into the game? What about the spoiler? It's only been like a week old, maybe even 2 weeks.
Yeah,
are they just gonna assume everyone's finished the game?
I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't even think majority of the people bought it, honestly. I don't know who else plays it.
Oh yeah, we'll have to see sales. On August 1st, we'll get like an investors meeting, and we'll see the exact sales on everything. There's been some rumors that the Switch 2 isn't selling too hot. I'm going to have a video on that soon. But
oh, man.
Yeah. Well, I'll talk about that later. Okay. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to get any updates or DLC to Donkey Kong Bonanza, though.
At least not now. I can see it in the future. But...
yeah, maybe a little too soon. Yeah, because I'm thinking the way they're doing updates is kind of like to prolong the life of the games that they're releasing.
Yeah.
So it'll definitely be way too soon for a Donkey Kong Bonanza update.
Yeah, it's only like, a week or two old.
Yeah. Okay. Going into more games that we don't have any release dates for. Kirby Air Riders. I think we're going to get the release date for this game too.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even know what that game was.
Bruh, what?
I'm not excited for it. It looks like another. Just from the name, I think it's another Mario Kart. I'm like, I'm not really interested in that.
So I do think we are kind of getting a little too much racing games.
Yeah.
But Air Riders hopefully will be a way different. Like we got Sonic 2. I think that game's gonna flop a little bit.
I think it will too.
But like Kirby Air Riders is Sakurai's what do you want to call it? Dream game or like his passion project.
Really?
Yeah, he said it himself. Like, it's just a passion project, something he's wanted to make for a while. And I'm pretty sure he made a deal with Nintendo where he's like, well, you guys have to fund this game that I want to make, and then I'll make another Smash for you.
Right.
I'm thinking that.
I can see that though.
But yeah, I don't think this is going to be delayed. This is another rumor that has been going around about it being delayed. We're gonna get a gameplay trailer. I think we're gonna get a release date for either November or December.
I don't think we'll get a release date. Also, I can definitely see a gameplay trailer, and at the end of it, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, this game will be releasing in early or summer of 2026."
They've already said that it's coming out this year.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, I could totally see them saying that, like. I think we could get a release date for one, but I could totally see them like saying that, oh, this is coming out winter of 2025. Like at least narrowing it down a little bit.
Not the exact date, but yeah.
We've already gotten confirmation on about Hyrule Warriors, because I also think we're gonna get gameplay and a release date. That's gonna be winter as well.
Damn.
So those could fill both the November, December slots, I think. Mm-hmm. I think it'll probably be like early November for Kirby Air Riders and then early December for Age of Imprisonment.
I just don't think that doesn't make sense though. Like I haven't played Hyrule Warriors. I've always wanted to. But
Hyrule Warriors came out in early November.
I just can't see that as a holiday title though.
I wouldn't consider it a holiday title because I think like legitimately Pokemon has that in the bag.
There's no way like a game could outbeat that, I feel.
Yeah, and I think that's fine. That's why they have these games there. And the reason why Kirby's in December is because it's also a semi-holiday title, but it's also like you don't really put games in December because, you know, a lot of parents and players kind of spend all their money in November. But like Smash was released in December.
Right.
And I think these games, I mean, they just seem like they're good titles to release in that spot just because everything else is kind of filled.
Right.
Yeah. But I definitely think we're going to get gameplay and a release date for both of these games.
Maybe, yeah, I could see gameplay released. Maybe, and there's nothing specific, but, you know, it's like, oh, yeah, winter or fall of this year, next year, you know?
Yeah, I think they're both supposed to come out this year. They've both been announced for this year.
My poor wallet, bruh.
I think they're kind of trying to do the same thing they did last year, or last Switch launch was just like a really big game every year or every month.
Right.
And then we're gonna get into third party, but that's why I think next month is kind of small for Nintendo because they have Kirby Air Riders, and then they have or not Kirby Air, sorry, Starcross Worlds and Dragon X Drive, which I think are pretty small games.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it gives the third parties a little bit of time to shine.
Starcross Worlds is DLC, right?
Yeah, it's like a Switch 2 edition.
Okay.
So I guess speaking of third party, by the way, we have a few games that we know that are coming to Switch that we probably will see, most likely, like 100%, right?
I hope so.
We got Dusk Bloods. I think we're going to get more gameplay. I do not think that's coming out this year.
No. I think we'll get gameplay. Maybe an announcement saying next year. I don't think it will be this.
I think we're just going to get a window. It's like yada yada next year.
Yeah.
We've also gotten part of the beat 'em ups leak. What was it? Death Stranding Director's Cut S, which is like a Switch version of Death Stranding. I could see that being a big cool announcement. We have leaks about the Persona remakes. Of course, getting a Switch 2 edition of Persona 5, a Persona 3 Reload, and I think it's Persona 4. Was it Re-Alive? I think is what it was called.
I think something along those lines. Yeah.
There's also a bunch of Xbox rumors where it's like we're getting a bunch of Xbox games onto the Nintendo Switch 2. I think that includes Sea of Thieves and a bunch of other Xbox exclusives.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely think we'll see more of that. Maybe there was a bunch of rumors back in Switch 1 days about Xbox Game Pass coming to Switch.
Yes, I remember hearing those.
Do you think that we might see something like that here?
I hope not.
You hope
because
not.
We're already paying for NSO. I don't want to have another subscription unless it's free.
I think it's a good value proposition, to be honest. I mean,
I don't know. I just don't like. I don't like thinking about Xbox being on the Switch. I just like having a Nintendo or just Switch being its own separate thing.
I mean, if you think about it, you don't have to pay for it if you don't want it.
I just hope Nintendo's greedy and they're like, oh no, give us money and then give us a lot of money and then we'll allow you here.
Truthfully, I don't like the idea of Xbox Game Pass. I mean, I get it. Yeah. I just don't. I like owning my games and not having to pay a subscription.
Right.
In the long run, we're all just going to be paying more for games if it is a subscription.
Ever.
Yeah. But like, if Xbox Game Pass came to the Switch, I would not be mad.
No, I would be furious, bro.
Bro, you're crazy. Nah, I wouldn't be mad. I guess speaking of Xbox, we did get that like little tidbit of Silk Song.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure wasn't there like an announcement that was supposed to be this year?
I think so.
I mean, if that is the case, I'm pretty sure we'd see
some sort of announcement.
Some sort of announcement, yeah.
Because they even did at the Xbox presentation of their handheld, they had another Silk Song.
But what's crazy is I can't believe they didn't show it off in their showcase, Xbox. So that's the only reason why I don't think that we would be getting some sort of Silk song. But then again, if like Nintendo is not, I'm not gonna say nice enough, but if Nintendo's like, yes, Xbox, you can have your Xbox Game Pass on our console, and then I as like a show of kind gesture, I'm pretty sure Xbox would be like, okay, fine, we'll save this massive game for your showcase. That's my like running theory, but I really don't think it'll happen.
Right.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Okay. Going back to first party Nintendo, I think the only game that isn't really slated for this year that we know of is Splatoon Raiders.
Yes, actually.
I think we'll definitely get some more information on this, whether that be, I mean, honestly, anything.
And yeah,
we don't really have much. What kind of gameplay style, how this plays.
But did they? Well, I guess the announcement of Splatoon 3 they showed at a direct. But other than that, wasn't it a Squid Research Lab, or was it always in a direct?
I think every Splatoon game has gotten a Splatoon direct, or not? Yeah, a Splatoon direct. But this is a Splatoon spin-off, so that's the thing.
Right.
This is a first.
Assuming it won't be the same thing or whatever.
Yeah. So I would always assume, since it is a spin-off, we wouldn't be getting a Splatoon direct. But then again, Nintendo for their big games have been doing directs. Like they did a Donkey Kong Bananza direct. They've done a Mario Kart World direct. I could totally see them doing a Splatoon Raiders direct.
I think they're going to do that in general. I guarantee you there's going to be a Metroid direct and Animal Crossing direct, all the other games.
I don't think Metroid, just because they've already shown off way too much. But I definitely think like Animal Crossing. Yeah. But yeah, I definitely think it could be like, oh, tune in after this direct for.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the same thing. I think they will show, or hopefully show something, some sort of gameplay or whatever. And if they do stick with the Squid Research Lab, they'll probably be like, oh, tune in to this Squid Research Lab and
host it on yada yada. Yeah, they've done that before. So what is your, I guess, formal prediction? I think we're going to get gameplay, and I actually think we're going to get a release date.
For Splatoon Raiders?
For Splatoon Raiders. I do not think it's going to be this year, but I think it's going to be next year.
Yeah, I can I don't know, though. I don't think we'll see gameplay or anything at all, though.
Actually, I changed that. I think we're going to get gameplay and an announcement for a Raiders Direct later in August.
Yeah, I could see that.
Or maybe like later. I don't know. But yeah, I could see that.
I don't know. I just don't think. Part of me doesn't think we'll see anything Splatoon Raiders because it was just announced when June.
Yeah, but it's weird that they announced it so early.
Yeah, so
it was announced on.
I don't think we will be getting it until next year, though. That's like 100%. I think it's next year.
I mean, I think this whole year is kind of stacked. So I mean, you might be right. But I still think there's a small possibility we could get it this year.
It's very sliver. I don't think we will, but
it's just I think I'll probably do another like predictions, like updating my predictions after we get the announcements for some games. Because hypothetically, if they release Air Riders and Age of Imprisonment in the same month, that leaves a whole month open.
Right.
Yeah.
Which could be Splatoon Raiders, but still.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I think that goes over everything that has officially been announced. I don't think I'm missing anything, right?
No, actually.
No, I think we covered almost. Those are like almost 100% gonna be in there. Now it's time to get to stuff that's been rumored and that we'll most likely see, or that we want to see. I think starting with the biggest one, Animal Crossing 2026.
Yes, bro.
I've done a lot of games or a lot of videos talking about this topic.
Yeah.
And legitimately, I don't know if we're going to see it.
I believe a little bit of beat 'em ups because he says like, oh, at the end of the direct, we'll see some sort of like.
Okay, my issue with beat 'em ups in his leak is I've said it before, where it's like this leaker, his insider information, says like 5 different companies.
Yeah.
And then he says like, of course, like the most obvious one more thing would be Animal Crossing. But then he says it wrong, where it's like, oh yes, Isabelle is gonna be there. Like, I think every single time we've gotten an announcement for the next Animal Crossing game, it is Tom Nook.
Tom Nook, yeah.
And I'm like,
unless they want to do something different, but
they could.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. It's like they could shift the focus onto Isabelle. If it's a more city-style game, like what's been rumored, Isabelle is more into like developing or like the urban side of things, while Tom Nook is more of like the developer side of things. So I really don't know.
No, I think we will get like one more thing, and we'll hear some sort of like Animal Crossing sound that anyone would know, and like some exclamation mark, and yeah.
You think?
I think we'll see some sort of tease.
I mean, the direct. You're not wrong. Of course, I would love it. I would love it. Don't get me wrong, but I just have my doubts based off of the information that we have now.
Yeah, I mean, considering the direct hasn't even been announced yet, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Then again, I think it'll probably be announced tomorrow if we get anything. This video is going to go up on Sunday, so I don't even think we'll have an announcement by the time this prediction goes up.
A part of me believes like that the leaks were right. We were supposed to get a direct this month, so Nintendo's not going to give us a direct.
You keep saying this. I don't think Nintendo's like, oh, we're going to spite everyone. I do think like a lot of the stuff can change.
Yeah, like the games and stuff.
Yeah, like just direct timing. Nintendo has told retailers before too to expect more announcements following the release of the Switch. So, you know, like I assume like this was planned from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you know what? We actually forgot. Or I think that's kind of everything on Animal Crossing. Do you think we're actually going to see Animal Crossing?
Yeah. At the end of the direct, like just a tease, nothing major.
I guess just so we could have our own like yes and no. I am gonna say no.
Really?
Yeah, because again, I just don't know if I can believe beat 'em ups, and beat 'em ups is the only one that is saying the Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing. Yeah.
Okay. So we actually did forget about two games that are already previously announced, but those are for the Switch 1. Tamagotchi Life and Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Oh yeah.
But those are slated for next year. It's hard to say, depending how the length of this direct. And I don't know if you know, but like Nintendo always prefaces saying like, oh, this direct is going to be focusing on games coming out in this year. I just really don't think that we would really see the Tamagotchi Life and Rhythm Heaven.
I don't think so either.
If we would see it, it'd probably be in the next direct, focusing on 2026.
Yeah, coming closer to the end of the year.
Yeah, but then again, like with my predictions of it being a Mario direct, I just don't know when they would show it. If they do show both of these games, I'm pretty sure then the next direct we're getting is a Mario direct. If we don't, then the next direct isn't going to be a Mario one.
Well, I mean, I don't think we'll get a Mario direct. I think we'll get, just a regular direct. I think the Mario direct will be on its birthday, honestly.
When is Mario's birthday?
I thought it was March. I could be wrong.
Bro, no, you're thinking of Mario Day, March 10th. It's MAR10.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I honestly think like there is no way they're going to be able to fit a 3D Mario game. I guess we're kind of going into our other predictions. I don't think we're going to see any sort of new Mario game here.
Especially with Donkey Kong just coming out, I don't think so either.
Yeah, I don't think, like, we do know from the dev split, they did split directors. So, like, the director of Mario Odyssey started directing Donkey Kong Bananza and then moved on to a different project.
Yeah.
Which, like, realistically is probably the next Mario game.
Yeah.
And seeing how, like, Mario isn't as groundbreaking as what Donkey Kong Bonanza was, it doesn't have to take that long, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I still do not think we're going to see anything Mario related when it comes to new games.
I don't think so either.
I do think we'll be getting a Switch 2 edition of Mario Wonder.
Wonder. No, I don't think we'll get even a Switch 2 edition at all until the new Mario game.
What?
Well,
No.
obviously there's Pokemon, but I mean, like, I don't think we'll get a Mario Switch 2 edition unless it's a new Mario game.
There's been rumors about, like, not all the Switch 2 editions have been announced. One of them being Pikmin 4, which I believe.
Pikmin, what?
Yeah, I think Pikmin 4 is going to get a Switch 2 edition. And I think Super Mario Wonder, is going to get a Switch 2 edition. I can't really, like, elaborate on that. I just think we're going to see those two announcements.
I don't see Pikmin, bro. I don't even think Pikmin has a big fan base.
Bro, Pikmin has a really big fan base. I think it's like number 7 in Nintendo's top franchises.
Well, I don't see Pikmin. Mario, maybe, but just why would it be an old game, like a Switch 1 game? I don't see that.
What do you mean? That's the whole point of Switch 2 editions.
Oh, wait, I'm an idiot, bro.
What are you thinking?
I'm an actual idiot, bro. Are you talking about, like...
the upscale or, like, you know, have better...
Yeah, I thought you were talking about a whole Switch 2, like, launch with Mario. You know how they're doing a Pokemon Switch 2. I thought you were
bundle?
talking about that, bro.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I can see a Switch 2 edition.
Okay, you're talking about the bundle with Pokemon ZA and the bundle with Mario.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to get any more bundles. No. Okay, yeah, I'm glad we're on the same page, because you were crazy. No, but yeah, do you think we're gonna get any other Switch 2 editions, like of any other existing Nintendo games? I can't really think of any other ones that work well.
Maybe Splatoon.
No, because they already got an update.
But they did get the update.
I think the only other game we haven't gotten an update that can use it is Mario Maker.
But I thought they stopped updates though.
Well, they did stop updates, but that doesn't mean they can't get a Switch 2 edition.
I mean, I don't see that. I don't see it.
I think like Mario Wonder is gonna get a whole new world. Plus, Plus, you know, the HDR graph. Literally, the example they use for HDR is Mario Wonder. So it's like, I think that makes sense. Pikmin 4 makes sense. I know that had some graphical issues and also performance issues.
Yeah.
I think the Switch 2 edition, actually, no, yeah, I think the Switch 2 edition of Pikmin 4 isn't going to really add too much content. Yeah. I might be crazy. Is there any other games that you could think of?
As of right now, no. I would say Animal Crossing, but I don't think so.
That is an interesting thing to say, because I don't think Animal Crossing has gotten an update either. I could totally see it, though.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. They could add better performance. It desperately needs it sometimes. And they could also add just more content, more stuff, more furniture.
Right.
Whole new island, maybe.
Hopefully. That'll actually be cool.
Yeah.
But dreams aside, no, I don't think, other than Pikmin and Mario, I don't think we'll get any.
Yeah, I think those two games, and I think honestly that'll probably be the end of Switch 2 edition games.
Yeah, because Mario is like so vibrant, I feel.
Yeah, when it comes to like Switch 1 games, I don't think they could remake any more Switch 2 edition games. I do think like we might see Switch 2 edition games of like Tamagotchi and Rhythm Heaven, but I really don't know how they do that.
I don't know, unless they incorporate mouse features in Rhythm Heaven, but that's all I can think of.
Yeah. Okay. Any games that haven't really been rumored, that haven't really been... Actually, okay, hold on. Before we get into that, there's one more game that has been rumored that it will most likely see coming out in 2026.
Yeah.
And that is Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically the rumor goes there was this guy on LinkedIn. I think he was like a designer or something like that on contract work, basically saying that he helped support a strategy game for the Switch 2. And there's only like 2 mainline strategy games, that being Advanced Wars and Fire Emblem. So it's like out of those 2, I think we're most likely to see another Fire Emblem than
Advanced Wars.
Yeah. Do you think we'll see this here?
I I think so. Yeah, we haven't gotten a Fire Emblem since what?
Since Engage, I think it's been like 4 years.
Yeah, we got an Advance War after that. So yeah, I think we'll see a Fire Emblem.
Honestly, I'm not a big Fire Emblem person. I would love to be, but I do think, yeah, I definitely think we can see it. It's probably going to be for next year.
Yeah, most definitely. Do you think it'll be a Switch 2 only? Or do you think
100%. It'll just be a Switch 2. Maybe I could see like a Switch 1 with a Switch 2 edition. Maybe. Okay. I think that kind of goes into that. I think we'll definitely see that if that was the case. The only problem is I think a lot of these predictions, for me, it's like this is a lot. And I could totally see them just not talking about anything coming out next year and only focusing on the stuff this year.
I could see that too. And then again, their September Direct, if they even do one, then that'll be the...
Yeah, but the issue is, what if that's the Mario one?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, so literally this Direct focus, this could tell us a lot. If we get a bunch of games, because all we need is maybe 3 games, one for January, February, and March, and then we'll have a February Direct saying the rest of the year.
Yeah.
But right now, maybe Splatoon Raiders. Actually, we have all 3 games. Splatoon Raiders, Rhythm Heaven, Tamagotchi Life.
I think Splatoon Raiders will be January.
We'll have to see. Yeah, there's a lot. I think that's my overall prediction is I think half of the stuff we're saying isn't going to be shown. They're just going to be focusing on 2025.
Yeah.
I think legitimately the tweet itself is going to be 4 games for the Switch 2 focusing on 2025.
Something along those lines, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe a tease of a big game, hopefully Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Okay, besides that fact, there are games that we do want for the Switch 2 that could hypothetically be shown off. I think there is some warrant for some of these games. For instance, Super Mario Wonder was SP Red in the code names. I don't know if you guys remember the codename video I did. But basically a leaker leaked out some code names for projects being developed, and it turned out almost all of them are Switch 2 games.
Really?
Yeah. One of them being Anna, and coincidentally, Switch Sports was codenamed Elsa.
Oh.
So that
Frozen.
Yeah, that leads me to think that it might be the sequel to Nintendo Switch Sports.
Mm-hmm.
I think that game would be amazing.
If they do it right, bro. They did not do Switch Sports right.
They didn't do Switch Sports. You know what? What do you think about there being a Switch Sports Switch 2 edition?
I think that'll be stupid. They added basketball so late into it's practically dead now, bro.
Yeah, I think they could hypothetically do a Switch 2 edition, add more stuff, but my hope was just forget about the Switch 2 edition and just make a second game.
Literally, I hope that too.
Yeah, free roam.
And I was gonna say, and hopefully have
I'm gonna die on this hill. We're gonna get free roam. We never got it, son. But yeah, if we were to get another game, 2026. Oh, actually, one thing we haven't talked about, GameCube.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, honestly, we didn't see Pokemon Coliseum at the Pokemon Presents.
Yeah, we did not.
And I think Nash Weedle, one of the leakers, did say we wouldn't be getting any reveal of Pokemon Coliseum at the Presents, but we'll be getting it in the Direct. I could see that now.
Yeah. Especially since it wasn't announced, yeah.
Yeah, so it wasn't announced at the Direct. Yeah, I think that'd be something to do. I think they added Strikers 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, I started playing that actually.
Yeah, so they definitely have room to add another big game.
Yeah.
Any other games that you want to see that hasn't even been talked about at all?
One game I've always been wanting to see, even since Switch 1 Directs, I really need another Punch-Out game, bro.
Actually, though, I could totally
I think
see
it has
that.
So much potential. They can use motion controls too. You can actually be a boxer, bro. Just imagine.
I'm trying to think if there's mouse mode. No, I don't know. You can go, whoa. I'm just picturing sliding my arm forward. I don't know. I think that would be interesting. I love Punch-Out. It's almost like a puzzle fighting game at times. Yeah, I could totally see that. What if, hear me out, NSO exclusive?
I would actually like that.
Yeah, where it's just like Punch Out 99 or something.
Oh wait, that'll be so sick, bro.
I'm not gonna say Punch Out 99, but like, what if it was
like,
that?
That would be cool though, man. Like a battle royale Punch Out. They have F-Zero and Tetris.
Yeah, honestly, with the revival F-Zero, do you think we're getting another racing game?
I hope not, bro. I'm already playing what you got enough.
No, I don't think we're gonna see F-Zero, unfortunately. But yeah, I think like a Punch Out NSO exclusive game would be kind of cool, where it's just like you get matchmaked with someone randomly, and it's just like a normal fight. Cool. Yeah. Maybe
like a VR rating too, or some sort of rating.
Oh yeah. I mean, like we've seen that with Tetris and F-Zero.
Right.
Yeah. I think for me, something that I've always wanted is from the Switch One is Zelda remasters. It's a little weird right now with Wind Waker on the GameCube.
I could have sworn that should have been another remaster. I know if it's already been remastered, but I would have wished
port it over. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. What game are you wanting to be remastered?
I mean, of course, I would like. Oh yeah, just like a bundle collection of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. But if I had to pick, since we already have GameCube, I would say Twilight Princess.
Yeah, the one I want the most is probably Twilight Princess, maybe even and then again, Ocarina of Time already has a remaster on the 3DS, but I wanna remaster again.
Ooh, actually, an Ocarina of Time remaster would be crazy. Honestly, I think that's for next year though. Like all these games that we're talking about, I think are just next year because we already have a stacked year. Ocarina of Time remaster would be crazy. I think there was rumors actually regarding that.
I hope so. 'Cause I played it on the Switch right now, whatever it's on. I hated it. The controls were just so bad and everything.
Honestly, I'm the same way. I think like whenever I try and revisit it, I'm like I just miss because I first played it on the 3DS, and then I revisited it back on an emulator, and I had to download like different types of mods to make it playable for me. And honestly, there are some really great mods, like an HD mod and everything like that.
Yeah, it sucks too because on the Switch, it's not even the remastered version. It's still the Temu version.
The Temu version. Well, yeah, I mean, same thing with Wind Waker. They only had the GameCube instead of the HD remaster.
I really want to play Wind Waker, but I don't want to play it without the GameCube controller.
Honestly, yeah, I tried on my my normal Switch controller, and it's just not the same. But yeah, I think that pretty much sums up all of it. Is there anything else that you want to see in this presents in this direct?
No, other than like, I really do want to see more info on Splatoon, or I really want to see a Punch Out. But other than that, no, not really.
Yeah, I think I guess let's just summarize our predictions. I'll start with that. How long do you think the direct's gonna be?
I hope an hour.
Okay, you hope an hour. Go ahead.
Realistically, it's probably going to be 40.
I think specifically 45 minutes.
45.
And again, I'm going to go with there's going to be a tweet saying, this direct is going to be a 45-minute direct focusing on Nintendo Switch 2 games coming out in 2025.
No, actually, I'm changing my answer. I'm sticking with an hour.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, next thing. Will we see Animal Crossing?
Yes, I really do think so.
And I think no.
Just a tease.
I mean, yeah, I think a tease if it is, but I just really don't think so. Do you think, all right, here's another, mainline or spin-off?
Mainline. Duh, I cannot see an Animal Crossing spin-off.
Well, it's like, because all the rumored stuff definitely makes it seem like it's not base Animal Crossing.
Oh no, unless they make another... What is it, like that board game they had on the Wii?
I don't think after how bad that was.
Used to imagine.
Okay. What else? Length. Oh, okay. What day? Because feasibly, it'd either be Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. That's the 29th, 30th, or 31st.
I think if we get an announcement before Monday, if we get it Sunday.
We're not going to get an announcement Sunday. Sorry,
think so? I think he might not 5 a.m.
I was mistaken. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 29th, 30th, 31st. I think Nintendo Directs usually never fall on Thursdays. I think like it's normally always Tuesday, sometimes Wednesday, rarely Thursdays.
Right. I think. Well, I was just gonna say if we do get an announcement soon, I think it will be I think it'll be on the last day of the month, Thursday.
So that's where rumors are pointing toward, is the 31st.
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna stick to my guns. I've already predicted this. I think we're gonna get an announcement on the 28th, and then we're gonna get the direct on the 29th.
28th is
on Monday.
Monday, and then get it Tuesday.
And get it Tuesday, because Tuesday is 1 week directly after the Pokemon Presents.
Oh.
Every time we've had a Pokemon Presents and a Nintendo Direct in the same month, they've been exactly a week later.
I can see that then. Like Monday. Well, then I just don't think... I can't see the day after. I think at least announce it Sunday and then get it Tuesday.
I know. It sucks because, like, I think Nintendo's been doing super well when it comes to, like, letting us know ahead of time. Like, with the Pokemon Presents, that was like a month.
A month, bro, yeah.
With the Mario Kart, we knew that for like 2 weeks because it was already in the Direct. In this first one. And the Switch 2 Direct was like a week later, too.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Yeah.
So I think it sucks. But like, you don't even really think we're going to get one this month anyways.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah. I find that hard to believe because, like, another thing to corroborate what everyone's saying is on August 1st we have the shareholder meeting for Nintendo.
Right.
So it's like all the shareholders are gonna be like, well, what's happening? Where are all the games?
Right. Yeah.
So I could definitely see them doing it before, and then they could point toward all the games that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm predicting the 29th. Yeah,
if it is this month, I think it's Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah, well, we'll have to see. We already said the length. We already said Animal Crossing. We've already said when the direct is. Any other predictions you want to put your title on? I think we're gonna ski Super Mario Wonder 2 Switch, or Super Mario Bros. Wonder Switch 2 edition.
Switch 2, yeah, I can see that.
I think we haven't we haven't heard anything about that, but I think that is just something in the bag.
Yeah. It'll be dumb if they wouldn't do that because the game is actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Anything else or?
No, I think that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
I still don't think we will get one this month, but I mean,
legitimately, it is a little worrying.
Already cutting me close, bro.
All right, last topic I guess I have. A lot of people think that the Switch, the NSO playtest is close. Is like gonna get shadow dropped here. Do you think that's gonna be the case?
In the direct?
Like they're gonna release the actual game. Because I get it. I get where everyone is saying this. I'm probably gonna have a whole video on this. The NSO playtest is not a game Nintendo's ever gonna release.
Yeah.
And the minute that gets proven wrong, I'm gonna be I don't know. People are gonna point it out, but everyone's like, there is like a soundtrack. There is a bunch of art assets and everything.
Like, why would they do so much just for a game?
That's what everyone is saying. But then again, I really don't think... I don't know.
I don't think so either. Yeah, I think I'm with you on this one.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we're both in agreement. We're not going to hear anything NSO playtest related.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this...
They kept the last one, like I said. I didn't even know there was a playtest the last time.
Well, I mean, they're doing a good job striking everything down.
I really wish they got accepted to play too, but...
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, I think we're both in agreement of that. I think that basically sums up all of our predictions, our educated guesses, as well as our hopes and dreams. We will have to see. I'll be doing continuous coverage regarding it, as well as probably streaming it, or I will be streaming it. I got the days off for literally Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So if it's on Monday, I'm going to cry. But yeah. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below if you made it this far into the video. And what should they say, Jesse, if they made it this far?
Subscribe.
Wait, but they should say subscribe. All right, you heard him.
Oh. Yeah.
Just say the word subscribe, and we know you made it this far into the video.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm Crafty Type 1.
And I'm Jesse.
And we will see you guys in the next video. Or hopefully watching the direct. All right, goodbye.
Bye.